Guess what day it is? Just guess. Come on, you know what day it is. You don't know? How could you not know? It might be the most beautiful day, no, the greatest day. Okay, I'll tell you. It's Hump Day. It's time for the Hump Day podcast with Matt and Zoe.
And we're back with another episode of the Hump Day podcast with...
I'm Matt.
And I'm Zoe. And today, we still got a continuation of some of the playoff series, but I'm not even going to get into that because that's my brother's job, and he about to give it to you right now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a few things first, then we'll get into the playoffs. First thing I want to ask you, there's this trend going on. Who will win, 100 men or one gorilla?
Who would win?
Who will win? The 100 men versus one gorilla. Regular size man. Well, you take it however you want.
One by one or all together?
All together.
On that one gorilla?
One gorilla. You ever seen a gorilla?
100 men.
100 men?
100 men.
How many are going to get smoked, though?
I'm not sure.
How many are going to live? That's more important. How many are going to live?
The question was who's going to win.
All right, well, we're going to extend it. How many men live from this fight? Because I agree with you. The 100 men are going to win.
I would say it'll probably be like, out of 100 men, it'll probably be like 28 that's still alive.
I think like 6 maybe. Like that gorilla be gripping till the end. He's gonna be taking them out, boy.
That was great. That was good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a trend. They're asking people. Everybody's saying the gorilla will win against him, but I can't see how.
I don't see not against 100 men.
But a gorilla is crazy strong.
They probably get winded too, bro.
Like 7 foot tall.
All
like
we all gotta do
pounds.
is bum rush that one gorilla.
Yeah, hey, the first couple of us are done for.
It's over.
No matter.
It's over.
How do we decide that?
Sacrificial lambs.
Who gets to decide who goes first? It ain't gonna be me.
We must be going to draw.
It's a draft.
Or you go draw out of a bowl. Whichever number you get is the number you go.
Number one, I'll be like, that means I'm the last one. That's what that means.
Yeah,
that gorilla's ripping like the first 5 people in half.
Over.
No problem.
Over.
Yeah, no sweating, nothing.
Man.
You ever seen one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the one where he sees
the
mirror.
They go.
Oh, yeah.
God. Bro, and I don't even know how they charge themselves up to go that fast. It's like real fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
That's like intimidation factor.
Bro,
they like intimidate
that's extremely intimidating.
I agree with you, though. I think 100 men would have to win. We would have to win.
Absolutely. We're going to win them down, bro. We can just lay on them.
Yeah.
When they get tired,
100 men would have to win.
Pound them to death. That's it. After that, just lay on.
There ain't many of us living, though. Not at the end.
It's going to be many if we do it,
right? They
right?
got teeth, too.
Yeah. Okay, we got teeth, too.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that. All right. Good. We're on the same page, but most everybody said gorilla.
Yeah, they simps.
Hey, let's test it out. We could sell a lot of tickets to that.
Yes.
All right. Next, let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. He has that $50 million lawsuit going on. He said he would settle for $10 million. And you had brought that up earlier. How do you feel about this situation? This is all speculation right now. No guilt. Nobody knows what's going on yet.
I mean, I'm doing what Thug did, man. I'm taking it to trial.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't selling. But this is a civil case, right?
There's no criminal. There's no criminal.
Can you take civil to trial?
Yeah, civil goes to trial.
We'll go to trial.
Yeah.
We'll go to trial. I'm not settling. Because at the end of the day, the goal is for you to get nothing.
Yeah.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, but
you lied.
But still, so if he settles with her and she signs an NDA, right? A non-disclosure agreement, then nothing comes out to the public, then his name's not publicly like shamed. You know what I mean? So that nobody knows anything. Right now, he's down in the dumps right now.
I don't really care how much dirty laundry come out. The end result is going to be if I'm innocent, if I'm guilty of the charges that are being presented against, the accusations that are being presented against me.
Yeah.
So that alone, and if I know for sure, we taking it to trial, man.
I hear you. I would try to settle just because, like, a person saying something already costs him money because he's got his podcast, he's got all that going on. So he's this famous. Now they say something. Now people boycott him and all that. Women's rights type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And guess what happens after he wins?
Oh, well, he
comes back
probably
2
goes
times
back
tenfold. It comes back 2 times.
Or maybe they just say there wasn't proof enough to make it happen, but we still believe the woman was right. You know what I mean? She was an OnlyFans model. I mean, I think we know the deal.
Yeah.
I don't.
But no,
I mean,
she even said herself the relationship. I mean, I've read a little bit about it. She said the relationship became, consensual, whatever it was. So I guess they were just having little moments where it was rough. You know what I mean? But he wasn't like holding a gun to her head for her to come back.
She alleges that like twice. I think it was non-consensual.
Yeah, but then you came back after.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna
without a gun
work
to your head.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, she's after the money, I think.
Trial.
But unfortunate for Shannon Sharpe. Hopefully, everything comes out.
Little insider. At least we know he's not gay.
I don't know. This could be all a cover up for him being gay.
Maybe
everybody was saying that sex tape thing that he did, where he
we know that was
button.
fake. We knew that was fake.
Everybody said that man's gay.
Went through the process of how long it takes for you to even get him.
Hey, he apologized afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I made a mistake."
Yeah, but
bro.
I mean, he's not all the way gay. If that's the case, at least we know he's interested in women.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah, I don't
think he was staged for a woman to sue him.
I was joking.
I'm about to say, ain't no way.
That's impossible.
You want to prove to the world that bad?
Yeah, you don't need to put 50 million up.
We call my sister.
Yeah.
Go fake, funny. Girl. Go fake.
That's funny. After that, we got the student loans. The federal student loans are going to collections starting May 5th.
Yeah,
so
man.
They're back. I had student loans due, and I didn't know they started asking for payments back in December, right?
Okay.
But every phone call that came through said spam potential or whatever it says. Apple like helps you out. Really, it's like potential spam.
That's right.
So I would just ignore them, and then turns out that thing hit my credit report, dropped me a few points. Yeah. I was like, oh nah, I paid that thing off right away. So if you don't know, it would have been starting May 5th. Everything will go to collections if you haven't made your payments. Also, there's a little bit because I did this myself. You could do a deferment where you don't have to pay for a year and you don't have to prove anything. You just say, hey, I can't make payments right now. Me, myself, I just paid it all the way off because I was like, let me get this off my credit report.
Nice.
But there are options for you. So don't feel, boxed into a corner where you can't, I can't make the payments. First off, you took out the loan. You should be able to make the payments.
That's right.
Secondly, there are options for you. So don't panic. Don't think like it's the end of the world. You could defer it for a year.
Keep it all the way 1,000. I seen some of the reactions about this situation and everything.
Oh yeah, they're getting tense.
And everybody is you're attacking Trump. You should be attacking Biden because he promised you guys something that he couldn't even legally do. He could not do that. Legally, he could not do that. And everybody's attacking Trump because he's saying you got to pay. Well, if Biden would have never made you this promise that he couldn't keep, he's the person who you all should have the outrage for at the end of the day. Trump's only doing his job. You can't just take out a loan and not pay it. That's just
a broken promise too. That sucks. But honestly, like you said, you shouldn't take out a loan.
They directing the energy at the wrong person.
Yeah. But I mean, he is the one that's collecting it. But it's like
he has to.
It's like don't shoot the messenger. Like you took this money out.
Yeah.
It's not your job to pay for my student loan.
Correct.
It's not my job to pay for your student loan.
But if Biden wouldn't have never put that out there, they would have had more clarity. He was trying to get
reelected. Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, they know now. Hopefully they know. You know what I mean? But if he would have never put that out there, a lot of people probably, would have had a clearer head about it. If he would have been listen, they would have knew they still would have been liable to pay back their loans. But once he came up with
they got this lie in their head, like, I'm not going to have to pay.
That's what their president said.
Yeah, I understand.
Even though they took out the loan, he was basically saying, hey, listen, guys, Joe Biden said it's
free education.
You don't have to pay it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it was a lie. You know what I mean? So,
and I took out a loan. So I'm on the side of, hey, I would have loved to get it forgiven.
Thanks.
But I took the loan out. So why am I going to even get upset about it? I'm upset at myself for not knowing the payments were due again. And it hit my credit report. And hopefully they, take it off my credit report. And I'm in a comfortable spot where I can pay off my student loan and not be worried about it. But if you take out a loan, expect to pay it back.
He was trying to get reelected.
Oh, yeah.
selling people dreams to get elected.
Yeah, that's politicians
And
do that all
then
the time.
left the blood on another man's hands.
Oh yeah, because
that's-
he took it away. But the
horrible.
Supreme Court said that Biden couldn't do that. Was
That's
not
what I'm-
allowed
yeah,
to
that's
do
what
that.
I'm saying. That's
So
what I'm saying.
It's not Trump's fault. This
Correct.
is laws
But
that
he's
are
the
in
one
place.
stuck holding the knife.
And these people
like-
that are upset about the loan, it's just crazy. Like,
Yeah.
first off, look at yourself. You took out this loan.
Correct.
You should take
Where's
out
your
this loan.
accountability?
Also, did you better your life with this loan, or did you just go get some random degree that doesn't give anything? You know what I mean?
Good point.
That's crazy.
Good
It's
point.
crazy.
Good point.
With that student loan, I'm gonna be honest. I don't use my degree, but it's for a different reason. I got a criminal justice degree,
Okay.
and it was kind of tumultuous at the time that I got it, and I was looking to be a police officer, and all the riots were happening and stuff, and it didn't look like a good
But you
time
didn't need that
become
degree
a
to
police-
become a police
No,
officer. Oh,
I don't need it. No. But it does like give you a foot in the door, right?
Okay.
This guy's got a degree. But no, you don't need a degree for it. No.
You was trying to walk in with stripes.
Nah. I was just trying to get like that was my dream, man.
Okay,
and like
okay.
literally in
Damn,
months, I was just like, no.
I can't even lie. My old life, I would have hated you.
Nah.
My
I'd
new
have been a
life,
good cop.
you know what I mean? It's some good. Hey, listen, all
I'd have
cops
been
the
by
same.
the book.
Oh,
Boy.
there you go. There you go. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
back then, without in my old life, I would have hated you.
Well, we met now for a reason.
Facts.
So there's that. All right.
Neither one of us are in those cases.
Nah, man.
Facts,
and
facts.
we're best friends. So
Facts.
I mean,
My guy.
different situations. Let's go ahead and talk about the NFL draft first off. Number 1 draft pick, Cam Ward. Congratulations.
Yeah.
After
How
that,
did he go over the Hunter guy?
they needed a quarterback. Quarterback's like the most important position in
Okay.
NFL. Like you can't win with
Has there ever been a case where
Travis
somebody
Hunter.
who's won the Heisman Trophy wasn't picked first?
all the time.
Okay.
Heisman Trophy winners barely ever go number 1,
Oh shit.
and almost never.
Okay.
It's crazy, like how that correlates. But yeah, that even quarterback Heisman Trophy winners don't go number 1 overall. What was his name? I think he was drafted by the Ravens. He was like a mobile quarterback. He won the Heisman.
Okay.
He went like 5th round.
Wow.
Yeah, Heisman doesn't. It does a lot for college, but it doesn't mean anything for the NFL. I guess.
Okay. And I guess whenever it does come that time, is whatever the demand is
Oh yeah.
at that time.
Yeah, and if
for
your
the
team needs a
NFL.
quarterback, you're not going to draft. You draft most of the time. What they do, from what I've understood, is they draft the best person available, right?
Okay.
But if you have a certain need,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
This guy is like maybe Travis Hunter is just a little bit better than him,
Mm-hmm.
but I need a quarterback, and Cam Ward is that quarterback. I'm going to
Okay.
draft him instead.
Okay.
So and quarterback specifically trumps other positions because you can't win without a good quarterback.
You ain't lying about that.
The last team that did it, Trent Dilfer, which he was in the NFL, so he's solid, but he wasn't considered a great quarterback. That
Okay.
was back with Ray Lewis, the Ravens.
That's right. That's right.
They won a Super Bowl with
Yeah.
a mediocre quarterback.
Yeah.
That's the last one that did it. All right, so the big topic we'll touch on a little bit is Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
He dropped all the way to the 5th round
Mm-hmm.
and got drafted by the Browns. So he didn't get to a good team either. He got to probably the worst team to play for in the entire NFL. No hate on Cleveland. That's just facts, I guess. I mean, that's how I feel, and that's how most people feel. Obviously, they're Brown fans, but I've seen Browns fans be like, "Yeah, he don't want to come here." So, do you have any thoughts on him dropping? He was supposed to be.
Yeah.
They said he was like the 20th best player. They said he was supposed to be like top 10, top 5 for a while, and then all of a sudden, just a landslide.
I mean, first I want to definitely congratulate the young man on getting into the NFL.
Oh yeah,
and,
absolutely.
and all of his success prior to the NFL. But secondly, I just got a little bit of game for him. We don't all want to keep being living products of our environments. You know what I mean? See how he has the big chain on, and kind of heard his message saying if you don't want change or something other in your
organization, yeah,
don't pick me.
yeah. He said that.
There's a certain swagger. There's a fine line in between swagger and arrogance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He has no humility.
And he was definitely on a more arrogant side with the message that he's sending. So I always say, you get what you ask for.
Yeah. His dad, Dion,
absolutely.
His entire career he was like that. And it worked for him.
It worked for him. This is not 1995.
And you're not as good as your dad.
Nowhere near.
Dion was crazy.
He paved his own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I can't take nothing away from his success. Congratulations again. But your mindset has to change. Your mindset, for one, you're becoming a role model. And as we look up, the culture of black people is only getting worse. So are you going to be the difference maker in being a person who the kids look up to that can change that? Or are you going to just continue to ride the gravy train on downhill? Just change your mind state, man. Think about what you're doing. Think about how you're addressing things. This is a business now that you're in, and this is your livelihood. So just take a step back and refocus yourself. You know what I mean? That's all I got for the young man. But again, congratulations on your success, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, he slid down to the 5th round, lost a lot of money in that sense. But I hear at some of the interviews, he was cocky, I guess. A little arrogant.
Absolutely. Excuse me. Shout out Trump, man. Shout out Trump. I seen what you put out there about my man. He I'm surprised ain't no teams. You know what I mean? No teams picked up. Shout out to racist Trump.
Yeah, for shouting out Shedeur.
shout out, yeah.
He said he should have been picked up already.
Trump, right? Yeah, but shout out to Trump for that, man. That was real big. That was a big moment.
Yeah, so apparently he had some bad interviews. Also, he doesn't have an agent, right? So his dad kind of acts as his agent. Mm-hmm. So he kind of let his dad say things that maybe turned off teams like, I will coach the team that my son plays for. So now why would that head coach pick that guy for a potential to get fired for Dion to take your spot?
Right.
Oh yeah, I will lead him away from teams, maybe not out in front behind closed doors. I'll lead him away from teams. So Dion has his ear to the ground and a lot of friends in the NFL, but maybe that turned out to be a bad thing because they were afraid to tell him the truth about what was going on because they didn't want to upset him or something like that. Additionally, I heard a theory that kind of makes sense. Maybe the NFL talked to him about slipping in the draft because their ratings were higher. The first day of the draft. First off, draft doesn't get watched too much, but it's picking up a little bit of traction. But the first day in the draft watched up here, and the rest is just down. But this season, their viewership was way higher in the second, third day because Shedeur hadn't been taken yet. Everybody wanted to watch and see when Shedeur gets taken.
Who knows? That's not a bad thing.
And maybe he gets a sweetheart deal, and maybe he worked out something with the NFL. Drop me down to the Browns, and then we'll move up.
No,
maybe
Dion sent out a tweet years ago about something other about as long as I don't end up on the Cleveland Browns or something. Yeah. And coincidentally,
his son's there.
Your son's there.
That's unfortunate. He has another son, Shiloh. I believe he just signed an agent because he was like, yeah, that ain't working out. Also, they retired Shedeur's number at Colorado. I wasn't going to bring it up. It was a while back. Travis Hunter and Shedeur both got their numbers retired. How ridiculous is that? Cordell Stewart, do you know who Cordell Stewart is?
Absolutely. He used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He went to Colorado.
Okay.
He won them 2 bowl games. Does not have his number retired. But Shedeur Sanders, who won...
Maybe that wasn't important back then, you know what I mean?
Bowl games are always important.
Okay.
Shedeur Sanders never won a bowl game, won 50% of his games while he was there, and gets his number retired. It is ridiculous. It's all Deion Sanders pulling strings in the background. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me, though. It's unfortunate.
I'm never, ever going to hate a father for doing whatever he can to put his son in the best position.
I hear that,
to win and to be successful.
You're putting a target on him.
Call it what we want.
I mean, look what happened.
All I can do is lead you to the water. I can't make you drink.
He's more than a first round, or he's more than a 5th round draft pick. I could give
he
it to
could put his
Shedeur.
son in these situations. It's just up to his son to what you do with it. He's done his job.
Well, I think that kind of helped him fall in the draft. Like his dad, the way he's handling stuff made him fall in the draft. And he was like putting his son on a pedestal, which we all want to do. I want to put my son on a pedestal all the time. But you got to keep the target.
Did the same thing about his 3 kids.
Hey, and LeVar was right about 2.
No, because he's right about 1.
Well, Lonzo's hurt all the time. You're right. But if Lonzo
so-
wasn't hurt, we already talked about that.
Yeah. He would be a great point guard. Yeah. Great defensive point guard.
Since we got past all those, anything else on Shedeur, Dion?
Nah, man.
Good luck to Shedeur.
luck,
Get
brother.
that starting job. I think you can. I think you're better than a 5th-round talent. I don't think your number should have been retired in Colorado. That's just my opinion. Everybody has them. Let's go ahead and go into Gone Fishing. So these ones, we'll throw them up on here for you. We got 2 more teams that are gone fishing. So these ones I made, they might not be as good. But here we go. The Heat gone fishing.
Oh, the Heatles.
You see you next to Spoelstra in the top?
Oh, my goodness. P-Rod. Oh,
You know what that is?
that's D-Wade?
Yeah. And LeBron, the dunk.
No, man.
Yeah, the iconic one.
Oh, man. You can't. That dunk will never go. Dunk will never
Look
go.
at here. Look at Tyler Hero down the bottom
Oh,
of that look,
my
boy.
goodness.
All right, next. Let's see. All right, there's the Grizzlies. They got the sweep.
Yeah, man. We said that, bro.
Yeah.
We said them boys were going to get swept off
You
of
see
their
who's
feet.
all in there?
They even got Glorilla in there.
Glorilla.
No, man, not Big Glow.
I thought you would see that. That's awesome.
That's hilarious. Oh,
Glorilla.
my goodness.
I had to put Edie at the side because he's one of my favorites. I had to put him up there.
I see him.
He'll get better. Remember when Morant said, "No, I'm good in the West." That boy hasn't done nothing since. I don't know. They got to change something over there.
Yeah.
They
both,
got
both
to,
of them
but,
teams, man.
But gone fishing, unfortunately, and I think, me and you are close to it too.
Yeah,
so.
man.
All right,
It's looking ugly.
let's go over the first series. We're not going to go over each game in depth. We'll go over a little bit of each game. Bucks Pacers. Tell me about it. What do you think? 3-1 series right now. They play tonight. Tonight being Tuesday, by the way. Again, we record on
Back is
Tuesdays.
against the wall. We on the ropes. What do? We fight or we get
Lillard's
knocked the hell
out
out?
too. Lillard gone. Yeah, he got injured.
Again.
Yeah. Just bad luck, man.
No, that ain't bad luck. He should hang it up.
Like retire?
Yeah, hang it
Oh,
up.
damn. I don't know about that. We
hang
should
it up,
trade
bro.
him though. I don't think he'll be on the Bucks.
He's
next
about
year.
to become a bill if y'all don't get rid of him. Facts. Now that Beck is against the wall, man. Giannis is in. He's definitely in one of the most toughest situations he's been in.
Yeah, 3-1 is
since
tough.
being a Buck. Yeah, it don't look good, man. All I can do is tell him, man, the team just got to understand what's at stake, and if they want it, they got to go out and take it because the Pacers ain't giving up anything.
I know. They're playing them tough too. They're building a wall. They're shooting good. I mean, we got to do something. Gary Trent came out of nowhere the other day with 37, I think. So if we got people picking it up like that, we'll go over game 2 real quick. Giannis went 34-18, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. We lost the game by 8. Siakam had 24 and 11. Halliburton did get voted the most overrated. I don't know if you seen that.
Absolutely.
I kind of agree.
Absolutely,
but my team's
bro.
against him, so I'm
One
going to hate
thing
on him.
he can dish the ball. I give him
Yeah.
that. He can definitely dish the ball, though.
He can
dish
talk
the
mess,
ball.
too. He's good at talking
He
mess.
can dish the ball.
This whole series has been pretty chippy with technicals and everything. Lillard, the first game, got a little... He got a technical from the bench because he was talking mess with Halliburton.
Halliburton,
Yeah. That was at the end of the game. He said he was going to smoke him, and he came back. They won one game, but Lillard actually got hurt that game that they won, I think. And then he was out the next game. Game 3, Bucks 117-101. I felt real good about it. I was like, oh, we're here. It's a home game. We're supposed to win home
Sounded
games.
good, right?
Yeah, 37 by Gary Trent.
Yep.
He was on it.
Nice.
And he was defending Halliburton the whole time, too. So not only was he scoring, he was putting up defense against Haliburton. Haliburton didn't do too much. He went 17 points, 15 assists.
Okay.
Turner scored the most. He had 23 points. Giannis went 28, 15, and 6, which is solid. Like, really good numbers.
That is.
Kuzma is definitely the problem for our team. We never should have traded for him. He is not performing, unfortunately. So we need to get rid of him. Maybe trade Lillard away. Our last championship with Drew Holiday, Middleton, perfect fit for Giannis. I don't think Giannis needs a scorer. I think he needs defender, shooters, and he needs to be the primary focus on offense.
Right. Yeah.
I don't see Giannis leaving the team even if we get eliminated. I see us retooling, maybe getting rid of Lillard, bringing somebody that's not the scorer.
I think that team is willing to do whatever it takes to keep him there too.
Oh yeah, they built a whole new arena. I mean, they want him there. Gary Trent in Game 3, he had 9 3-pointers. That's crazy. He tied the franchise record of Ray Allen. Siakam had a crazy game, 63% field goal, 75% from 3, 28 points, 5 rebounds. Siakam's really good. He's like a great value Giannis, I believe. Like, he's pretty similar to Giannis. We're on to Game 4 now. It was very hard to watch. 103-129. The Pacers won. Lillard was out. Giannis 28, 15, and 6.
You went over that again.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about Game 4. I got to mix up. Game 3, we won. That was with Gary Trent with the 9 3-pointers. And he was defending Haliburton. He didn't do much. The next game, Haliburton smoked us for 17 points, 15 assists. Turner, 23 points. We just got blown out. 26-point difference. The Pacers lead 3-1. We're going back to Indiana, I believe, for this game. Yes. So back to Indiana tonight. Who do you got?
I think y'all pull it out.
I don't think Giannis is going to let us lose.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Y'all better pull it out.
I mean, we have to. It's win or go home, or win or go fishing.
Yeah.
I'm a Bucks fan, so obviously I'm rooting for them to take it all the way. It's going to be a difficult road, but if anybody can do it, Giannis can. He could carry a team. Now that he knows Lillard's not there, they could probably retool the offense a little bit, fix it up.
Too, man.
But if they keep putting that wall up, we got to make the threes. When he pitches us out, they got to hit those buckets.
Y'all going to be hunting for tuna, salmon, and mackerels. Y'all better.
All right, so I got them winning tonight, and then
losing the next game after that.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
It's okay, bro.
I think if anybody could do it, Giannis can. But it's going to be tough. And I'm a Bucks fan, so take that for what it is. I'm not going to say they're going to pull out the series, but it is possible. Is nothing? What did Kevin Garnett say? Anything is possible.
Anything is.
On to the Thunder Grizzlies. Game 2, 99-118. Holmgren had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 blocks. That's what we like to see from him. Cason Wallace had a wicked dunk in that game. I had to write that down. Yeah. He's nice. He doesn't get much PT. Triple J had 26.6 rebounds. It was just a beatdown. Not much to say about that. They lost by 19. Game 3, Grizzlies 108, 114 Thunder. Thunder won. Ja got injured. Pippen Jr. showed out, though, 28 points. He can really ball.
Yeah,
He's looking good. The Grizzlies were actually up 27 when Ja went down and then ended up getting smoked. It's crazy. That's crazy to me.
They were up by 27.
Yeah. The first Thunder lead was at 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the game. That was the first Thunder lead, and then they end up winning by 6. So they probably went in there kind of slow, like, all right, we'll see what it is, and then just hit that high gear, man. SGA had 31 and 8. Great game by SGA. Jalen Williams, I like this. I had to write it down. Jalen Williams said after the game, you're never too far ahead, and you're never too far behind. And I always tell my son that at games. I mean, they've been losing a lot, but if that team put up 30 on you in the first half, you could put up 30 on them in the second half. There's nothing saying you can't do the same exact thing. So if you go I like the mentality of Jalen Williams. We've been talking about him for a while.
Yeah.
That's an awesome quote, I think. Game 4 was very close, 115-117. Nothing real notable. Pippen Jr. is looking nice though. 30 points, 11 rebounds. Morant was out, and they kept it to 2 points. There wasn't much on the Thunder side because they played their whole team, so nobody really stood out. But get the brooms out. That's a sweep. We expected that.
Yes,
we called that. Next series, Timberwolves. Oh yeah. You'll have some stuff on this one. Timberwolves, Lakers. I'll go ahead and let you dig into it a little bit. Just tell me your thoughts on it, and then we can go over the stats. I know Lakers are your team, so.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. I just don't know what's going on. These guys are.
Do you think LeBron's just over it? You think he's still trying to win championships? Or?
I know he ain't there for accolades. I know on game 3, they turned it up on Luka.
Yeah.
They shut him completely down. LeBron had 38.
Yeah.
38, 10, and 4.
That's old LeBron. Well, close to what he used to do. Yeah.
And that's up there for 40 years old.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
and,
that's crazy good.
That's the game we lost by 12?
Yeah.
And game 4, I don't even know how. That boy Anthony Edwards, man. He just came out of nowhere. That was his best performance, man.
I got a lot of notes on that game.
43, 9, and 6. Doncic had 38. LeBron had 27.
Yeah.
So that was good.
That was a tough win by the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
that was a real
tough
good win. That was a good game. I watched that whole game.
They just wanted it more, man. We down 3-1, man. They can't say it ain't never been done before.
Oh no, LeBron's done it.
He has done it. Mm-hmm. So
in the finals,
we're just gonna have to see what happens, man. It just depends on the Timberwolves are beatable, man. They're so beatable, but we just gotta want it more than they do. That's just it. You gotta want it more than they do, and I'm talking about 4 quarters.
Yeah,
not 3, because we had them for 3. That 4th quarter, we got outscored. You know what I mean? So it just depends on who wanted more, but
it's crazy. We're in the same
to the
spot,
Timberwolves, man, for putting our backs against the wall, and we're gonna have to bring out our best because the boys right there bringing out theirs.
So I got a few notes. Game 2, Randall had 27. He's been performing. It's been very surprising to me. Randall's been doing pretty good. AE had 25. Doncic had 31, 12, and 4. LeBron had 21, 11, and 7. That's pretty solid. Rui left early with he had like a bloody nose or something. I think maybe he broke his nose. I didn't look into the injury report, but he's had a mask on ever since. Gobert, they just need to exploit his weakness like they did in game 2. Because if they could get a switch on him, he can't guard Luka.
Correct.
He can't guard LeBron. LeBron needs to get more drive into the paint instead of settling for the outside shot like he used to. And I know he's 40 now, so maybe that's not in the bag. I think he just don't want to take
that beating, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
He don't want to take that beating no more neither, bro. Yeah. Honestly.
Lakers have been horrible. I'm glad you brought up the 3 quarters. They've been horrible in the 4th. They've been outscored 105-69 in the 4th quarter. So they'll be leading, and then the 4th quarter comes, and it's game over. Jackson Hayes is unplayable. Yeah. He's just not doing what he needs to.
He going after the season anyway.
Yeah, they don't have a center, and it's almost like LeBron needs to play center almost. It's just crazy. Finney. Yeah, but Finney's a baby down there.
Yeah, I know.
Gobert has no offensive game.
Correct.
But still, Gobert's 7-1.
Yeah.
He's just going to put it in over you if he needs to. Gobert has not had a good game at all this series.
So they've managed to shut him completely down.
Well, he's not tough to shut down because he has no offensive game.
Yeah, but if he was that dominant for being that tall and can just throw it over you, then...
You're right.
They've done what they're supposed to do to him. I get what you're saying. Yeah, they do what they're supposed to do to him.
Game 3, AE 29-8-8. McDaniels had 30. LeBron 38, 10, and 4. The Lakers are outscored 13-1 in the final 4 minutes. It's horrible. That's tough. It's the 4th quarter gets you. Now that game, Luka was
tired, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we tired.
Well, your team doesn't have much of a bench. Luka was sick that game, so that was an issue. The next game, you kind of went over the stats a little bit. There was an out of bounds play at the end where it looked like it may have went off of AE's foot. LeBron had swatted down and hit his hand. It went off his foot. They called it out of bounds. I think they called it out of bounds Lakers ball, but then they reviewed it, and it turns out they called a foul on LeBron. Like, after review, they called a foul on LeBron. LeBron mentioned, like, and I was taught this in basketball, that your hand's part of the ball.
That's right.
So you swipe down, but still, if they're going to review it and they see a slap on the hand, that's a foul. So unfortunate that did get called, but I believe it was the right call. I don't like that you can challenge and it could turn into a foul. I don't know how I feel about. I mean, I know how I feel about it. I don't know how everybody else feels about it. Put it in the comments. It was the right call. So I can't say it seemed wrong, but I don't think you should be able to review and get a foul on it. That's just my opinion. Oh yeah, Luka against the Suns. Remember, he said, "Hey, everybody could be brave when you're up. So don't mess around, because Luka can make this happen. LeBron can too. He's done it before. So you got two of the best players. They just gotta figure it out, and they gotta take advantage of Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
If they can get a switch and Rudy Gobert guards,
everybody else got to contribute too, man. Reeves has been kind of MIA this series too, man. He hasn't been the Reeves I've seen all season.
Oh yeah, Reeves is MIA, as you said.
They need him, man. Roy did good last game.
3-1. They're going. Where are they going? Are they going to LA?
They're going back to LA.
Yeah, they'll win this game. I mean, we got to see how LeBron feels coming out at the game. You know, you could tell probably in the first quarter, second quarter, if LeBron's gonna bring it.
No. He's gonna bring it.
Okay.
There's not even.
I hope
question,
so.
No. That's not even a question.
I hope so. I love seeing Luka and LeBron together.
Whenever he puts it all on the line, bro, it ends up being like one of the best games ever that you see out of him.
Oh yeah.
Because he'll literally put it all
on his shoulders.
Oh yeah. He'll put it all. He'll lay it all on the line.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. This the next game I think the Lakers have after that is tough. And if they win this game, then they put the pressure back on Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because now you're at Minnesota, and now if you lose this game, it's a tie series. Now Lakers have all the momentum. So, I mean, that could be something. Your team's in a better situation than my team is. So, I could say that.
Who had home court advantage between the Pacers and
Pacers?
Oh,
yeah.
Shoot. Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, we're going back to Indiana. Yeah. So, it's a little different. Like, if we can win in Indiana, then that's a lot of pressure on Indiana. But we'll see. If we win in Indiana, we should win the Milwaukee game because Giannis will be geared up. But we'll see. It's tough. No matter what, it's tough. It's tough for the Lakers to win this. Next series, the Magic and the Celtics. Game 2. Well, first off, do you got anything on this series? No. Tatum was out game 2. They still won it 100-109. Okay. Porzingis got a gash on his head. Bitadze didn't injure him. Well, he had a good, but he hit him. I believe it was a technical foul. He had to get 5 stitches for that, but he's still good to go. He came back in. Paolo had 32, 9, and 7. Brown came out without Tatum, 36, 10, and 5. So Brown is nice. Brown and Tatum are both crazy good. Game 3, Magic 95-93, won it by 2. Franz Wagner, 32, 7, and 8. Tatum, 36 and 9. And Brown dislocated his finger on a Cole Anthony flagrant foul. So it's pretty physical, this thing. The Celtics keep getting hurt. But that was a good game. After that, game 4, 98-107. Paolo came out 31 and 7. 37 and 14 for Tatum. Great game. Again, Tatum brings that every time. Horford, he had like a revitalized game or something because he had 5 blocks in that game. Damn. Al Horford. 358. Porzingis had a putback dunk to lead, and they led after that. And Porzingis is so hard to guard. He's a unicorn, like 7'3", 3-point shooter. He can block whatever you have. He's skinny, but this man plays the game. He knows how to play.
He's well skilled. Yeah.
He's not just a top. He's like
Wemby. He's not injured like he used to be anymore.
No, he was a lot, but now like York, this season,
he was horrible in New York.
Well, last season he was out the whole playoffs. Until the finals. Yeah. Okay. So he's still got it, but this season, this playoffs, he's all right.
Healthy,
yeah. That's a good point though. Like these tall guys get injured a lot. Look at
That's why I told you AD did good.
Yeah.
This season.
Yeah. Remember he saved it for the Mavericks. He saved it for the trade. All right. The Heat, they just played last night. You already seen the Gone Fishing, so obviously you know they got swept. 112, 121. Cavaliers beat the Heat in game 2. Hero had 33, 6 and 5. Mitchell 36 and 6. Game 3, Heat 87. Cavs 124. Beat down. Hero 38% field goal. Wiggins even worse, 30%. Darius Garland didn't even play that game. Yeah, he's injured. He didn't play the next game either. 13 points for Donovan Mitchell. He had a horrible game too, though. He 28%.
But 124 still managed to get.
Oh, yeah. That's what Donovan Mitchell playing horribly and Darius Garland out. And they still just dominate. So maybe I'm wrong about this paper tiger thing.
Just keep going.
I might be wrong about it.
I am here. Yep.
No. I still don't think they're true number one. The Cavs went on a 33-5 run early. That was crazy. 33-5. You never see that.
30.
Yeah. 33-5 run. Yeah. That's crazy. God. They say it's a game of runs, but it's hard to get that run back.
Yeah, you get this all. You're going to be chipping all game.
Next game was even worse. 83-138.
That's 50.
That's 55. Yeah. 50. Oh, that's like the fourth biggest blowout in playoff history.
Oh, my God.
Hero went 1 for 10 from field goal, 1 for 9 from 3. So 10% from field goals and 11% from 3-point range. Jovic, that's one standout for him. I believe he's a point guard. He's very tall, so he might play power forward as well. 24 points. He looked good, but other than that, everybody else crapped the bed. It was bad. Allen, he had 14 points, 12 rebounds, 6 steals. So great game. In 25 minutes. He got that stat line in 25 minutes. Crazy. Well-earned sweep. I don't know if we said sweep for this, but we knew the Cavs would win their first series, their first round series. But, yeah, well-earned sweep. The Heat had no chance. They need to retool that whole team. Maybe build around Hero. I'm not sure. Maybe get rid of Adebayo. I don't know. I like him, but they need to do something.
Because we didn't mention his name at all.
No, he didn't have any real standout games.
Yep. Get him out.
He hadn't had a good season either.
Get him out. Bye, Etta.
What about anything else about this series? It was pretty cut and dry. Warriors Rockets. What do you got on this series? I know we talked about Jalen and Ja, and clearly Ja is better, even though he got swept. Like Jalen has been crapping the bed on these games, man. He has not been playing well. Jalen Green, yeah. That one game, he played really well. After that, I mean, he had 38 in game 2, but he has not looked good after that. It seems like he's shrinking. You know what I mean? Hey. How do you feel about the series?
It's the Warriors, man.
Warriors are up 3-1.
It's the Warriors.
Jimmy's back.
It's the Warriors.
They're taking it?
Yeah, they're gonna take that series.
The only way I see the Rockets taking this, and I don't think they will, because we called it. The Warriors, we're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Sengun has to play down low.
There's nothing he can do.
He can, though. He went 31-10 in game 4. They still lost. They lost by 3. But if they get it down to the big man and stop giving it to Jalen Green to shoot 1 for 5 from 3-point range, they'll have a chance. Sengun is nice.
You really think he don't want to go point for point with Steph?
Sengun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't.
So that's what I'm saying.
But they got to play good defense on Steph.
They're still at a severe disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, you got Steph Curry on the other team. And then you got a dog in Jimmy Butler that's going to play great defense.
Then you got the IQ of Draymond Green.
Draymond Green as well. And he's going to play great defense, but he cannot guard Sengun. They have to bring in somebody else to guard Sengun because Sengun's so big.
Correct.
And Sengun can get points. They just have to play better defense on Curry. And then, I mean, defense on Jimmy and then Podensky.
Which is impossible.
But Hield, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But feed it to the big man. I'm telling, everybody's playing small ball. Play big.
Okay.
Play big. Feed it to the big man. That's the answer here. And he's not stoppable down there. If he gets the ball where he needs it, he's putting it in. Okay. Sengun is that guy.
Okay.
He's not Edey. Edey's still learning himself. And he doesn't have a 3. Sengun's got a 3-pointer.
Okay.
Game 2, Warriors 94-109. The Rockets won. Jalen Green, 38 points. Curry, 20-9. This was Jimmy got hurt in the first quarter.
Okay.
Thompson took his legs out. You seen that play? They were boxing out. He's going up for a rebound. And he took his legs out. He didn't They said he got pushed, but I didn't see a push. But they didn't call a flagrant. They might have called a flagrant, but
they've been letting teams get away with some very weird things in these playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
That blatant leg clip that Luka went through.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I know Brunson had one.
McDaniels went down on the ground and locked his legs.
Oh yeah.
On Luka.
You know what's crazy? Jalen Brunson had one like that too. So maybe that's something that they're teaching him to do now if they're down.
Well, you know what? It really makes no sense because they didn't even call a flagrant or foul on that play.
Really?
Nothing.
Oh, I don't remember the play, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a dirty play.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a dirty play.
They gotta watch Is it gonna take for somebody to get hurt for y'all to do something?
I mean,
because if he would have got hurt, then there would have been suspensions and fines all over the place.
Maybe,
but because he didn't, it's okay. Let him play. Nah, you don't. Nah.
Yeah, that is.
But
tough.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just saying, it's some real freaky plays going on, and they ain't even saying nothing about it.
Yeah, they need to address it then. I did notice though, Jalen Brunson had a wrap up where he had to actually leave the game. The New York Knicks, Detroit Pistons, where the guy it looked like he cranked his ankle, like on purpose though. It looked like to me. I don't know though. They didn't call it, so it didn't happen. Cool note here. Steph finished this game with 20, and then he's the 11th player to pass 4K in playoff points.
Oh, that's dope.
So that's pretty good.
We know who number one is.
Yeah, I think we do. He has 4,017 as of that game. Jalen talked about playoff jitters, that his mind's not right. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he had a good game that game. Alprin, 17 and 16. So, I'm telling you, the big man. Kuminga got PT because Jimmy was hurt. He got 4 of 12 for 11 points. He didn't show much. I only bring that up because we were talking about his DMPs. Game 3, Warriors 104-93 took it. Curry 36, 7, and 9. Moved past someone to get to the 10th spot. Kuminga went 3 for 7 for 7 points in 17 minutes. So I don't know what's going on there.
Nah, you just said he was the guy, right?
Well, he's good, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's mad and he doesn't want to score them points. I don't know. He fumbled the bag, though, unfortunately. Jalen Green, 36% field goal, 4 for 11. He just shrinks in the moment, it seems like. But he's still young, so he's getting that experience. So maybe next year they'll do better. I don't think they have a chance in this series. Game 4, Warriors 109-106. Jimmy came back. Curry went 2 for 8 from 3. That's unusual. 25%.
No, it happens.
Not for Curry, usually.
Hey, boy had 2 points one game.
Did? Oh, yeah, he did. We talked about that. Hell yeah. Butler went 27, 5, and 6 in his return. Crazy. Nice. We talked about this already. Sengun, 31 and 10. Mm-hmm. Jalen Green, 1 for 5 from 3-point, 20%. Van Vliet missed a 3 at the end that could have tied it. Van Vliet seems like he's just become a 3-point shooter. He's not even the point guard on the team because Jalen brings it up.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
They gotta put the ball back in Van Vliet's hand.
I don't know if that's the answer.
Jalen should be able to play
that.
off the ball. Van Vliet, he can definitely make some plays.
He can facilitate. Yeah,
absolutely. Bro.
I think Jalen Green's more dangerous with the ball in his hand. He's got a lot of wiggle to him. It's tough to defend him, but they're showing they can.
But he's quick off ball too.
Yeah, I think he can play off ball. Yeah, I just think he's more dangerous with the ball in his hand.
Okay.
Like D Wade, he wasn't a point guard, but he's dangerous with the ball in his hand.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? All right. Anything on this series? What do you think?
Nope. Move it along.
Warriors got it.
Move it along.
Warriors got it.
Warriors got it.
Next game?
Yes, sir.
They might. They are going back to Houston. Though,
Man, they sending them boys to the house.
I think Sengun will
they sending them boys to the
game.
house, man.
This is the best series in the entire thing, I think, personally. Nuggets Clippers. So game 3, Nuggets 83-117, just a slaughter.
That was a slaughter for slaughter.
Jokic 23, 13, and 13. Kawhi 21, 11, and 6. Jokic got that triple double. Westbrook, he left in the second half with a foot injury.
Okay.
I think that maybe affected him a little bit, but that was just a slaughter. A tough game to watch. Okay. I don't have many notes on that one. You got anything for that game? Nope. All right, game 4, Nuggets won by 2, 101-99. Did you see the dunk to win the game?
No.
Aaron Gordon, Jokic, step back three, air ball. Aaron Gordon catches it, dunks it down, buzzer.
Ooh, that was nice.
It's I believe they said it was the first dunk buzzer beater ever in the playoffs. Yeah, you're gonna have to check that out. That was awesome play. It was a horrible play by Jokic, but an awesome to see Gordon go up and grab it. And how do you not box him out at the last second? Like, what are you doing? But that doesn't necessarily mean like it was a tie game at that time, so the Clippers weren't going to win. You know what I mean? It would have went into overtime. We'd have seen how it went. Jokic 36, 21, and 8. How do you feel about that? That's a crazy stat line in the playoffs. 36 points, 21 rebounds, 8 assists. To me, that's crazy.
Okay, so isn't he the center on the team?
He is.
So his responsibility is to grab rebounds, correct?
That's true.
All right.
But 20 rebounds is a lot.
Then that means the Clippers missing a lot.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
And some offensive, too, I'm sure. That's solid. Zubac did have a good game, 19, 12, and 6.
Yeah.
There was a brawl with 6.6 left in the game. 6 technicals were given out, so no team got the shots. But it is getting chippier than usual, too. So the whole playoffs seem to be chippy, pretty much. The Nuggets blew a 22-point lead, but then ended up winning.
Happens to the best of them.
Blowing the lead?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But
22 points is a lot.
Them leads don't mean nothing unless
It's
you
a game
keep your
of
foot
runs.
on the gas.
It's a game of runs.
Yeah, man. You gotta keep your foot on the gas.
Westbrook did not play in this game, and 2-2. So who do you got?
I still got the Nuggets.
Yeah, same. I think the Nuggets are going to take the next 2.
Yeah. Kawhi, we got to see how his knees hold up. And you know what? You want me to tell you what else is interesting?
Tell me.
No stats about Harden. Keep it moving.
Oh yeah. He hasn't
keep it moving.
He hasn't had anything.
Playoff Harden.
Yeah.
Like playoff Harden.
All right.
Let's go.
Knicks Pistons. This is the second best series.
The
been good.
Pistons taking it, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The Pistons taking it. What
3-1.
3-1?
Yeah.
I still don't care. Bad boys, come and take them boys out.
All right, the Knicks, 118 to 116. Cat had 31 points, 8 rebounds. Brunson had 37 and 9. The Knicks went ahead and took it. Cade Cunningham, 24, 7, and 11. 6 turnovers, which is uncharacteristic of him. Cade Cunningham is all-star level player, great player.
Right, yeah.
He does not usually turn over the ball like that. Unfortunately, that led to the loss. Hardaway, 24 points. He was on fire in the first. This man could not miss. Just water. Crazy.
He's a streaky shooter too, man.
Yeah. You were saying that.
Yeah.
But he was like on it.
Yeah.
His dad was cheering.
He used to be,
it was crazy.
He was good when he played. He used to play for the Mavericks, right?
He did used to play for the Mavericks. He played for a lot of teams.
I like him on the Mavericks. I ain't even gonna lie. He was good for that system.
There was
back when Jalen Brunson was playing with Luka.
I believe so, yeah. And I think Porzingis was there too.
They was a bit. I like.
I mean,
on
paper they looked good, but
there you go. I had like the
good.
paper of
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a controversial play. There was an inbounds where Brunson got the ball right on the inbounds. It looked like he got it in the front court and then ran to the back court and dribbled it. So an over and back. I thought it should have been an over and back myself too. Just watching the play. They missed the call. They didn't correct the call. They didn't even say that it was the correct call. So basically, from what I understand, when they diagnosed it, they said that he dribbled it into the back court, so he was okay. If he would have put the ball down in the front court, then it would have been over and back. Even though he caught it in the front court because he dribbled it down. I've never heard anything like that, but that's what I heard. It didn't get called, so it didn't happen.
That's interesting.
The buzzer, another controversy too. There was free throws to win the game.
Okay.
Brunson intentionally misses the last free throw, and the clock started running before Detroit caught the rebound. So the buzzer went off, and then Detroit got to inbound it. Which I
thought
don't
once
think
the ball
great.
leaves his hands, the clock goes back.
Not on a free throw. It's whenever the rebound gets
especially
caught.
if it's especially if it hits the rim. If he miss it, the clock should start.
No,
it ain't no wait for no rebound.
The clock doesn't start until
You're not
it
inbounding
touches
the
a player's
ball.
hand.
No, the
Off a
clock's
free throw.
Exactly. Once it hits the rim, time clock, bro. Because now everything is in play. It went from pause to play. Once that ball hit that rim, play button. Literally, now we're in play. It don't wait till it hit. The game is in play as soon as he missed. So it doesn't matter. Do you
That's
get,
not. I get what you're saying, but
it
that's
makes
not
sense
what.
that way though.
I agree.
You shouldn't have to wait to hit
But
somebody's hand for
I
the
think
clock to
either
start.
way makes sense. But I get what you're saying. Like, the ball is released, hits the rim, should be clock start.
Should
But
be clock
because
start.
it's a
That's
free
right.
throw, what the rules state is the clock does not start until somebody touches
I think
the
that
ball.
should be only. I think that should
maybe they
only
should change
happen if you're inbounding it after
Inbounding.
he make a free throw. If it hit that rim,
Clock start.
Clock starts.
Okay. Well, the clock doesn't start.
To me, that seems more logical. You know what I mean?
No, I don't disagree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong, but the rules state this. So
Okay.
the clock started as soon as Jalen Brunson missed it on purpose, hit the back rim. Clock started. They had half a second left. Buzzer sounded before it even touched anybody's hand, right? So they got to inbound it, which Thibodeau was upset about. But it don't matter because Jalen Duren overthrew it straight out of bounds. So they lost the game on that one. And then the next game, this last game that was played, 94-93. This one had some controversy to it. And I'll let you. Did you watch this one?
No.
Okay. I'll explain it to you. So Cat has been playing big, by the way. I told you Cat has to play better. And he has 27-9, Brunson 32-11, Cunningham 25-10-10. He had a triple-double. This guy is good. He might even be great.
Bro, I'm telling you, that man, they good, bro. He good, though.
Detroit's lost 9 straight home playoff games. How crazy is that? They tied the NBA record.
So they won away from home.
Yeah.
The one game they won was away from home.
The last time they were in the playoffs, Blake Griffin was there.
That's right. Yeah.
You remember
DeAndre
Blake
Jordan,
on
Chris
Detroit?
Paul,
He was okay.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good team too.
No, that was the Clippers. I'm talking about Detroit.
Oh, the Pit, Blake
Griffin and Andre Drummond. You don't remember Blake Griffin on the
Oh,
Pistons?
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes,
He
I
had
do.
the
Yes, I
bad
do. Yes, I
knees,
do. You know,
and
it's
he
crazy.
had
because,
almost an MVP season.
And he started shooting more. Yeah, he started shooting more. That's
Yeah,
right.
he was
It's
nice.
crazy because the colors are the same.
Yeah.
That's just
No,
throwing
I
me
get
off.
it.
The colors
Yeah,
are the same.
colors are the same. Catton made crazy tough shots at the end of the game. He had this one fade away behind the backboard, lean back, and then a three that was like past the 3-point line. He just drains it. His shot too. You got to see his shot.
Luck was
form
on
is
his side.
Crazy.
Luck was on his
he's
side.
skilled. He's good.
Luck was on his side.
And they actually got him the ball without 4
No,
seconds.
he is skilled. He's skilled. We already spoke about that.
Yeah.
He's definitely skilled.
Brunson's been getting him the ball where he needs to and letting him use his size as an advantage.
This is exactly what we've been trying to speak into existence with these two players because
I've been
I think
hyped
they can
about
be
this
great
Knicks
together
team.
too. I really think they can be great together. I don't know if it's going to translate to anything beyond the playoffs. I don't think they got what it takes to win it all.
You don't think so?
Absolutely. Cat is not that caliber of a player.
In the East, so
He's not that caliber of a player. He's not. He's
so
just
who
not.
do you have taking it? You have Detroit still taking it down 3-1? Oh, I didn't even get to the
Me being
controversy.
realistic, they're not going to take it, but I
want them
them
to.
take
You
it.
want them to. I get it.
I'm such a
Knicks
Nick,
are taking it.
I'm a Nick Nayer.
Really?
Yeah, I never liked that team, bro. I never liked that
Was
team.
it Spike Lee?
Not even when Carmelo was there.
Really?
Nah.
I love Melo, bro.
I like Melo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they had an exciting team when him and JR was playing together.
Yeah, they were
on
nasty.
the Knicks. Yeah,
I liked them.
And the Iman. I mean,
Tyson Chandler.
Chandler.
Iman Shumpert,
I think I could say I like that Knick team more than any other Knick team that I ever liked, honestly.
Interesting. Well, I have the Knicks taking it. Late game. I didn't even tell you. They missed a shot. Offensive rebound comes up. They tip it out to Hardaway, right? Mm-hmm. Hardaway gets the ball, throws it up, kind of leans over, I think. The way I seen it, he kind of tried to get the contact, but Josh Hart did contact him. Not heavy, not knock him over, but you could see the contact.
What happened?
No whistle.
Oh,
No whistle. And then after the game, the refs even said they missed the call. So they would have had three. They would have had 3 free throws. That's crazy to me. And you can't do that. Not to Detroit. You can't do that to Detroit. That's unfortunate.
Well,
I don't
we
like
know
that.
those kids been the black sheeps of the league.
They're like the Browns of the NFL or of the NBA. The Detroit Pistons, the Browns, pretty
No,
similar.
hell, don't
You
do
don't
that,
think so?
bro. Hell,
They're
no.
not as bad?
The Browns is doo-doo. We can't.
Doo-doo Browns.
We refer to the Browns as doo-doo, bro. We cannot do that to the Pistons, bro.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
I'll compare them. Hell no.
All right, a couple notes on. You have anything else on this? I am excited to see this series play
how
out.
it all
I think the
unfolds,
Knicks.
correct.
I think the Knicks got the right formula. I don't know if they can beat the other two teams in the East because Celtics crazy tough. Cleveland, they could beat Cleveland. I think. Okay. Defensive Player of the Year, you were correct. Evan Mobley won it.
Told you.
I was incorrect. Sixth man, I think we agree on Pritchard.
Who are the other guys?
It was Pritchard. It was Ty Jerome. I don't remember who the
I
third
went
one
with
was.
Ty Jerome.
Oh, did you? All right,
I
it was
did.
Peyton Pritchard.
I went
He
with
won
Ty
it,
Jerome.
I think, as we were finishing the podcast, they announced it. And then clutch player was Brunson. We don't even know.
How, when, where?
I mean, he's clutch.
Just keep it moving.
He's been clutch.
I guess that's what they say.
But yeah, Brunson won that. They were talking about it. I don't even know how they calculate it, but good for him winning that award. Tonight, Milwaukee, Indiana. You said you got Milwaukee taking that one?
Yeah.
Tonight, New York versus Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit. Okay. I see. I think they have to.
Yeah.
So I'm taking New York. I'm taking Milwaukee, New York, Orlando, Boston tonight.
Boston.
Yeah, same. LA Clippers, Denver. I'm taking Denver. I don't think the Clippers got another win in them.
Okay. I'm gonna go with that too.
Okay. All right. Tomorrow you got Golden State, Houston. 3-1. Does Houston got it in them?
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go with Hugh.
I think so too. I think Houston will pull one more win, but I think after that it's game over. Minnesota, LA. Okay, I don't even got to ask that. I think LA will pull this one out too. I don't think LeBron's letting them lose. I don't think Luka can either.
Honestly, bro, I think this game is going to be their best game of the entire series.
I hope so.
Because
let me say something
all
real
of these
quick.
guys have a tremendous amount of pressure on them. And one thing that I know about this team in these type of situations, they shine. They shine in these type of moments.
Luka, LeBron,
They shine.
So I do want to say one thing. LeBron's 40.
Yeah.
We should appreciate watching him. I know people love to hate him.
Yeah.
I like LeBron. I've always been a fan of LeBron, but it's awesome to watch him play the game. It's awesome to watch Luka play the game. We got to appreciate these people. We don't know how many more seasons he has. I would love to see more games out of him.
Yeah.
And I do know when his
still
back's
playing
against
at
the
a high
wall.
level,
Oh
too.
yeah. I do know when his back's against the wall is when he plays his best.
Yeah.
So we'll see what comes of it. I think LA will have that game tomorrow. I think Houston will pull it out. I don't think Golden State's got that in them.
I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. This Drake verse is gonna refer to LeBron. Y'all gonna miss him whenever he's gone.
Oh, for sure.
I guarantee you, bro.
100%.
Every NBA game will be so different. The NBA will be different.
Oh, yeah.
When he leaves, I can guarantee you that, bro.
There's no LeBron to take over right now.
Yeah. No, there's nobody that's literally.
Luka,
you're right. He's not ready.
Wemby.
AE not ready.
No.
None of
AE
these
doesn't
guys are
want it.
literally ready. No, AE.
I'm saying he doesn't want it.
Yeah, these guys are
does not want it.
They're not ready. They're not ready. Joker, I don't know how much longer he got because of how much they dragging him in Denver.
Yeah.
So,
You're going to miss him. Even if you hate him, you're going to miss hating him. Like, he's that guy.
You're right. There you go. Yeah.
LeBron is it. We're going to tell our kids about this when they get
Absolutely,
older.
bro.
Like,
Absolutely,
hey, they're going to
bro.
be asking about LeBron. Like, yeah, I seen LeBron play.
Yeah.
I watched him on TV.
Yeah.
I watched him. Maybe I went to a game. You know what I mean? I got
sit back
lucky
and
enough.
I be watching his like his blocks.
Yeah.
Like I be going back and watching videos of all of his blocks and some of the dunks he used to do.
Yeah, he was
on
nasty.
even Rasheed Wallace and Kevin Garnett.
Oh, you're
and
talking
them
about back
boys.
when he was
Bro,
young.
I'm talking about all of his top dunks throughout his entire career. Bro, this man has. Man, listen, man. Like I said, bro, y'all gonna miss this guy
He's
whenever
played with
he's
like
gone, bro. He's
50% of the NBA.
Bro, look, he's played in like damn near 3 eras, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's
literally
great.
3 eras, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss him, and people are gonna miss him that even don't like him.
I don't
Just
even
like
think
Kobe,
people understand just how long he's been around either.
LeBron is Jordan, is Kobe,
That's
is
right.
Larry Bird. That's who he is. All right, so we'll go over real quick the next round. See what you think. OKC, you got Denver coming out. Who do you got winning? OKC, Denver.
OKC. There's not even a thought.
I want to say Denver, but I
They're
think
being
OKC.
realistic here. Let's
I'm
go.
being realistic. OKC. All right, LA, you got LA coming out. Versus Golden State, you have coming out. Who do you got winning that? Golden State, LA. Okay. If it's Golden State, LA, I think LA wins. If they win it.
Absolutely.
But if Minnesota, Golden State, I think Minnesota wins. So,
no.
Unless Draymond chokes out Rudy Gobert again.
That's a different matchup for Ant-Man, though.
Oh, Jimmy?
That's a different matchup, bro.
Yeah.
That is a very different matchup.
But they have more than just Ant on the team. Randall's been
I
playing.
get what you said. You can cancel him out. Like make him, like I said, make it an extremely inefficient game.
Oh, you're talking about Draymond Green will cancel him out?
No, I'm saying Butler is will
We're not going to cancel AE. He's going to slow him down.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Extremely inefficient game.
That'd be a good matchup. Golden State,
Absolutely.
Minnesota would be a
Two
good
dogs.
matchup. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good matchup. You know what? I might switch it up. I think Golden State will win that.
Between
If that did happen, Golden State, Minnesota.
Yeah.
If LA, Golden State, I think
Minnesota
LA will win
have no. Well, you know what, McDaniels will take on the job of guarding Curry.
But he's not a scorer. Like he can.
But he's a defender.
Oh yeah, he is crazy good.
He's a defender.
He's crazy good.
He'll take on a job. He'll take on the task of defending Curry, but I just don't know how.
I think Draymond would take
how
out
you neutralize him.
Randall, and then
Absolutely.
Butler will slow down AE. I don't know who.
I think
who's guarding Curry.
I think worst case scenario if Minnesota did come through, Golden State has to play Kuminga. Has to.
I don't think they will.
The matchups call for it.
Yeah,
it calls for it.
I do agree with you.
It definitely calls for it.
All right, Cleveland, and you said Indiana or Milwaukee?
Who gonna win?
Yeah.
Who gonna?
You're saying Indiana, so who wins that?
No, you know what? It's still a toss up, man, because you can't.
You gotta call it. Put your name on it, because we're calling the next series.
Greek, you got a long hole to dig out.
Well, we could call it both ways.
Without
Indiana,
Lillard.
Cleveland. Who wins? Indiana,
Cleveland.
Who wins? Milwaukee, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I agree with both of them, unfortunately, now that Lillard's out. New York Knicks, Detroit, we're saying... We're both agreeing New York Knicks are going to win it.
Going to win, yeah.
All right, so Boston, Orlando, Boston wins it.
Win.
Who wins?
Boston's killing them.
Boston?
Killing them.
Yeah, a sweep?
Yeah.
Killing?
No, not
okay.
sweep, but they're going to kill them.
Oh, okay.
They're going to do them exactly how they do in Orlando.
I don't think New York is able to compete against Boston.
Absolutely not.
I agree.
Not even in a... No.
All right, so that's our whole NBA. That's everything else. I was gonna do get your goat, but we'll.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
You got enough on your mind right now.
I got too much on my mind.
We'll see what happens with the series. Hey, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share.
Yes.
We apologize for last week. We had a little technical difficulty. We just got the green screen. It's hard to figure out. A few shadows on it. Next week, we'll have a better camera. I'm ordering another camera, and then we'll get some better lights to better up the green screen.
Yeah.
We're trying to improve for y'all. Leave something in the comments. Let us know how we're doing, what you enjoy, what you want us to talk about. We're open to talk about anything. We love sports.
We are. We're going to talk about anything.
I'm open to talk about anything.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to challenge him.
You're going to challenge.
I'm going to challenge him.
Sports are my bread and butter, but I'm open to talk about anything. You're my co-host.
One thing I know you do. You do your research. I'm gonna give you that. You definitely do your research.
I like to.
I'm not writing down all of this stuff like that. My boy has a whole pad. I'm not. You know what I mean? I retain a lot of information, but this right here is solid though. I gotta tip my hat to you on that. That
eventually,
is as solid as it is.
eventually we'll have our own iPads and we can just do research on the fly.
Yeah,
and we'll have a editor right here so we can do them live. So
man, the
keep
future's
liking,
looking bright.
subscribing, sharing. Let us grow. Help us grow.
Yeah.
Leave comments. At 100, we're giving out that gift card. I know we haven't been active on the reels this last week. I was actually sick for a little while, so I wasn't able to put any out.
And,
but we'll start rolling some more.
I had a lot of daddy time, work time, and daddy time. So, guys, there's no excuse. We apologize for it. We'll be on top of it.
We'll be more active this week for sure.
Absolutely.
But like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
$100 gift card coming once we hit 100 subscribers.
Yes.
We appreciate all of y'all for subscribing.
We love
watching. We'll see you again next week.
We damn sure will.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Peace, bro.